Welcome to the playoffs with your Ottawa Senators. Yes, that is right. We made the freaking postseason. The last video was so stressful. We were one or two losses away from not making the postseason. So we ended up winning the last two games against Florida and Toronto, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Florida and Toronto, because we lost against Detroit. Now we're starting to worry a little bit, but a big win against Montreal, and we played pretty well. It wasn't perfect. I mean, we got spanked 8-5 against Florida, which was the best team in our division. So we got the Boston Bruins in round number 1. Ottawa versus Boston, a classic matchup. Now, the Boston Bruins are an interesting team because I actually don't know what legend they have aside from Bobby Orr. I think he was one of the top picks. He was probably the 4th overall pick, I believe. If my memory serves me right, it was Gretzky. Maybe it was third. All right. Maybe, you know what? Regardless, he was a top pick. I don't quite remember what it was during the fantasy draft, but he is unbelievable. We'll talk about him in a minute here, but here's our lines. Our legends obviously are Heatley and Nikolai Zherdev. Since we traded for Tisov, we have no more legends. Just kidding. We do. We have Pascal Leclerc, who's been playing unbelievable for us. Pretty much silencing all the haters right now. There's a lot of people hating on him. There's a lot of Ottawa fans hating on him, but he's slowly winning you guys back one save at a time. He's going to be the main man in the postseason. Injuries are now on, so we are pretty much ready to go. Here's our team. We're not making any line changes right yet. Now let's have a look at the Boston Bruins. So yeah, okay, there's their team. They got Pavel Demitra, right? So they have Taylor Hall, Nicholas Backstrom, and Artemi Panarin. Holy shit. That is the perfect playmaker to have between Panarin and Taylor Hall. That is really, really nice. They also got Christian Dvorak, Pavel Demitra. What kind of numbers has Pavel Demitra been putting up? You know, pretty decent. 37 goals, 75 points. You can't hate on that. That's pretty good for a second-line center behind Nicholas Backstrom, who's probably just dishing these guys passes all day. 59 helpers, 60 last year. Holy shit. Between Michael Frolik and Christian Dvorak, so the wingers are a little bit weak there on the second line. That's probably their biggest downfall, to be honest with you. And they have Wade Belak, an enforcer. There you go. It's going to be interesting to see how he does. 154 penalty minutes this year, -5, 19 points. Okay. Wade Belak between Marcus Granlund and Dmitry Yaskin. So you got a sniper, a two-way forward, and an enforcer. Okay. And they got Iggy on the 4th line. They buried him on the 4th line. He had 50 points last year, only 20 this year. So, all right, Iggy. He's making his last run for a Stanley Cup. Adam Lowry and Michael Furlan. So they're a tough team. They got guys like Iggy, Furlan, Wade Belak, big tough boys, but they also got guys who are extremely skilled like Backstrom and Taylor Hall. As for defense, oh my god, Bobby Orr, there he is. What do you have this year? 42 goals, 40 helpers, 82 points. A perfect year, 430 shots on the net. This guy is going to be a pest, but we got Erik Karlsson to deal with him. Derek Pouliot, a pretty nice young offensive defenseman. Dennis Seidenberg went back to Boston. They got Chris Tanev and Matthias Ekholm. Their defense is sick. I also should mention they have the original J Money, Josh Morrissey. This guy could come back to haunt us. We had him in our Winnipeg GM mode, and he got to be such a good player for us. We actually used him as a forward, and I believe he scored 50 goals once or twice. So have a look at the goaltenders here. Who did they got? Corey Crawford and Jake Allen. So either way, they got starting goalie no matter what. We're rolling with Pascal Leclerc. That is a scary team against the Boston Bruins. Let me double check that the injuries are on, and we're going to start off the year 2 playoffs against the big bad Boston Bruins. All right, we are ready to go here. Our team is prepped. We are well prepared after squeaking into the postseason. We have all the confidence in the world right now. 95 offense, 94 defense, and 93 goaltending, led by my man Pascal freaking Leclerc. We are on enemy turf here at the TD Garden in Boston. I'm a little bit nervous here. Let's go. First period up against the big bad Bruins. 1-1. I'll take it. That's a beautiful first period. Erik Karlsson, baby. There you go. Scores a big goal. And then Wade Belak scores from... Oh, that's not a good goal to give up. You see where Wade Belak just scored from? You see where Carlson scored from? That's a respectable, oh my god, that's, holy shit, that is a respectable goal, you know, just a nice point shot from the left side. He's got a rocket with a right-handed shot, but an enforcer from the other side of the red line? Come on, Pascal Leclerc, buddy. That's not good. That's one goal you give up on 5 shots. That is hashtag not good. That is not a good way to start off the postseason. I really want the lead going into the third. Let's go. No, 3-1. Furland and Aginla. They're tough guys. I said they had a tough squad, and they definitely had exactly that. On the power play, Taylor Hall. Oh my god. Bobby Orr, 5-1. This game is over. 6-1. Wade Belak scores a hat trick? You're going to let a third line enforcer clown you like that with a hat trick? Wade Belak of all people? You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. Sorry, he didn't have a hat trick. He had 2 goals. I thought he had a hat trick. That was my bad. Did he not have a hat trick? I thought he did. Anyways, he got 2 goals still. A freaking enforcer gets 2 goals, and Iggy had 2 points. Michael Furland had a goal, and Erik Karlsson has been injured since April 21st. Oh my god. That is literally the worst possible thing that could have ever happened right now. I'm going to go best lines. He's done for, oh my god, potentially the series. He's done till at least after game 6, if there's a game 6. Oh no. Erik Karlsson. Oh god. Well, he scores our only goal in the postseason, and he gets injured. Alright, I didn't even see what the injury was. I honestly didn't even see. Let's change up the lines here. Let's go you down here, you down there, you there. Let's do a quick little speed run here. Hold on. So as you see here, we had to call up this 81 overall medium AHL top 2. Oh great, a 2-way defenseman, just what we need. We don't got enough of those. So he's going to play alongside Joe Morrow, and Andre Suster gets the call up. Or do I bring up Joe Morrow? You know what, let's bring up a nice defensive guy to play alongside of Jake Gardner. This is not a good start. That is seriously not a good start at all. We lose our best defenseman. Well, I guess Ryan Murray is in contention to be our best defenseman, but one of our best defensemen, our top 2 guy anyways, and the guy we traded for at the trade deadline to bring us into the postseason and to really be a big part of this playoff run, he's now gone. So I want to get rid of these Bruins here. We need some revenge. You cannot just let Michael Furland and Wade Belak score a couple of goals and injure your best defenseman. No, no, no. Danny Heatley, buddy, time to wake up. Let's score a clap bomb, then get in a fight. Let's go, buddy. 15:07. You can do this. First period. Okay, 1-1. Nikolai Zherdev and Bobby Orr scores. Oh my god, Orr is on a tear. Let's go, period number 2. There you go, Bushnevik. There you go, attaboy. That's what I'm talking about. Depth scoring, baby. Come on, we got the 1-goal lead. Make it a 2-goal lead. Brandon Sutter scores. Hopefully we can kill this penalty off. No, Matthias Ekholm there. They're 86 overall, 3rd pairing defenseman, but Riley Barber comes right back and gets back the 2-goal lead. There you go, Riley Barber, the nice 3rd line sniper there. They're out shooting us like crazy, but Pascal Leclerc making saves, and that guy, there you go. I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name. Kulak? I think it's Kulak. He scores in his first game. It wasn't empty netter, but it still counts. And Pascal Leclerc made 39 saves. And I mean, Pascal Leclerc made 39 saves. That's pretty freaking impressive. Please to God, no injuries right now. Looks like we got out of game 2 with no injuries, which is nice. But going back to Ottawa, back to the nation's capital, the Canadian Tire Center is bumping right now. Erik Karlsson comes out on crutches to give a thumbs up. The crowd goes wild. Let's go, guys. Play for Erik. Hashtag play for Erik. Let's go. First period. There you go, 1-1. Danny Heatley scores and Jay Money scores. Okay, 2 absolute legends there. We only got 5 shots in the first, so it'd be nice for us to get a few more on Corey Crawford in the second. Oh, 3-2. Okay, John Tavares comes with a big goal. 32-19, we're being outshot. Dmitry Yaskin and Nicholas Backstrom have goals for them. We really need one here before the 10-minute mark. There you go, Jonathan Drouin. Yes, attaboy. Best pickup ever, Jonathan Drouin. And Nikolai Zherdev gives us the advantage there with a goal with 11:24 left. Oh my god, they have 40 shots, but Pascal Leclerc is holding it down. He's doing what he needs to do. He's wearing his glasses, and Jake Gardner and Riley Barber both score empty netters, and we double up on the Boston Bruins 6-3. Maybe Pascal Leclerc, like, he found, oh my god, no, no, are you kidding me? Oh, you know what happened here? Okay, Pascal Leclerc has been injured with a sprained wrist. What happened was he found a pair of glasses on the ground. He's like, oh shit, great, I found a pair of glasses, that's gonna help me out. He trips over something, falls on his hand, he sprains his wrist till May 14th. Oh my god, that is devastating. We lose Carlson and we lose Leclerc. Oh my god, in Jonathan Bernier we trust. Alright Bernier, man, all of the pressure is on you. Jonathan Bernier, please. I need you here, buddy. I need you big time to come through clutch. Oscar Dansk is now our backup. That's awful. That is really just absolutely heartbreaking to see that happen. He's gone till at least the entire series. Why? Why is this happening to us? If we could get Carlson back, that'd be nice. Nope, doesn't look like it, unfortunately. 2 huge injuries. That could not be worse. That literally is the worst case scenario, and it happened. Oh my god. But you know what? We did it without Erik Karlsson. I'm thinking we can do it without Pascal Leclerc here. He's been playing great though. He's been playing unbelievable. You cannot fault him whatsoever. He's been playing great. So let's go here. First period. We got the power play to start things off. In Bernier we trust. Let's go. There you go. Jonathan Drouin starts it off. They haven't even had a shot on net yet. First period. Okay, well, they score 2 goals in 45 seconds. Iggy and Taylor Hall. All right, okay, let's not hit the panic button yet. Period number 2, 5-2. Okay, you can hit the panic button now. I mean, we really need a miracle here. We need one in like the next minute. It's really not over yet, but it's pretty much over now. If we don't have a goal between the next 1 minute here, it's done. Yeah, it's over. We're just go ahead and end us out of our misery here. Put us out of our misery. 5-2 loss. That's terrible. Nikolai Zherdev has been injured. Oh shit. Okay, maybe it was only for like 1 or 2 games, or not even. Okay, we got Erik and Karlsson back. I'm going best lines. It looks like Nikolai Zherdev just maybe had a stinger. Yeah, there you go. Recovering from injury. This is the most important game of the entire postseason. I'm going best lines. I don't care right now. Zherdev's back. Let's play him on the first line. Let's go here, boys. First period up against the Bruins, game number 4. And we're down 1-0. Pavel Dimitrov scores his first of the series. We had 13 shots. Wasn't for a lack of trying. Come on, Bernier. I know this is a tough position for you, buddy, but you've been pretty good all year. I believe in you, buddy. Let's get some run support for Jonathan Bernier. Period number 2. Okay, 2-1. Dimitrov gets his second, and Danny Heatley scores. Okay, so a couple of legends getting on the board there. We need some run support here for Jonathan Bernier. 38 shots. Oh my god, we're running into a hot goalie here. Come on. Come on, Zherdev. 56 goals in the regular season. Come on, Karlsson. Come back in a big way. 2 minutes left. Come on. Oh, Michael Furland. Man, those enforcers and those tough guys have been eating us alive, especially Michael Furland. He's got a few goals. And no injuries? Okay, thank God. It's time to hit the panic button because our AHL team is 0-3. They have their backs up against the wall, and we also have our backs up against the wall going into game number 6. So it's not looking good, especially with losing a player like our starting goalie. Just absolutely sucks. But let's go back to what we know here. Let's go back to what worked. We're going to go Drouin on the first, Zherdev on the second, Barber on the third with Lawson Krause. No, it's Braden Point. Let's go ahead and throw Lawson Krause up there. He was a big reason why we're actually in the playoffs. He had 2 big goals there in the last game against Florida to actually probably solidify ourselves as a playoff team. Defensively, we're still rolling with going like this. Provorov, Gardner, it's all good. Let's go. Jonathan Bernier, buddy, I need you to steal one here. I really do. I need you to steal one and give us some sort of life going into the postseason here. I need some help. I need it in a big way. We're going back to our home ice here. We're back at the Canadian Tire Center. Pascal Leclerc comes out, not on crutches, but in like a wheelchair because he can't do anything with his arm. And Leon Draisaitl scores right there. I guess he wouldn't be in a wheelchair. He's just coming out. He's limping. He doesn't need any help to walk, but he's limping. He's limping on his arm. He's got his arm all in a big cast. He's got a brutal wrist injury, but Taylor Hall, God, I gotta stop talking here. You guys know the deal. He's coming out. He's waving to the fans, but it's a 1-1 game here. 2 goals within the first couple of minutes. First period could be a wild one. Adam Lowry, okay. The game slows down a bit. Adam Lowry scores, makes it 2-1, and going into the second. Come on, tie the game up or go ahead. There you go. Heatley gets 2, Barber gets another, and Christian Dvorak gives them a little bit of life, but we have the 1-goal lead going into the third. I really need an insurance marker. Power play, come on. Ryan Murray, Tyler freaking Johnson. There you go. About time. Big free agent signing. Attaboy. Let's get another one. Come on, let's just embarrass him here. There you go. Heatley, I believe that's a hat trick for Heatley. Attaboy, Danny Heatley. We're doubling up on him again. Nope, never mind, we're not. Pavel Dmytryk gets a big goal. He's been lighting it up lately, but a minute left, and Jonathan Bernier, oh God, that was close. We allowed 2 goals there in the last couple of minutes, but Jonathan Bernier, he gets us a victory, and we have a little bit of life, thank God. We forced a Game 7 against the Boston Bruins. Oh boy, everybody take a big breath here. Let's go. Simulate the game. The lines are where they need to be. I need a glass of water. Hold on a second. As I stop the simulation, Panarin scores. I literally clicked X to pause, and Panarin scored. Oh my God. Not a good start. Hashtag not good. Come on, Bernier. We need you here, buddy. First period. Okay, it's all right. You know, we didn't allow any. We didn't score any. All we need is to get one. One within the first couple of minutes, and we're right back into this hockey game. I'm just going to go slow sim the whole time here. This is way too important of a hockey game, and Taylor Hall scores right in front of the net. Oh, come on, Bernier. Hold it down, buddy. We have 19 shots, not for a lack of trying. But Corey Crawford has that playoff experience, got a couple of cups, and oh boy, it's not looking good right now. If we could get out of the second period only being down by 2, it's not the end of the world, but it's not looking good. Don't hit the panic button yet, but really just throw everything you can at Corey Crawford here. We forced a Game 7. Come on, 5-on-3. Nikolai Zherdev, Tyler Johnson. There you go. Scores a big goal. There you go. We have a little bit of life, all right? We're back into this a little bit. A little bit. Oh, 34 shots. Come on. Throw everything you can at this guy. Get a late power play. Get something. Oh, my God. 2 minutes left. Pull the goalie. It's time. Pull the tendy. Oh, my God. I thought we scored there, but Christian Dvorak eliminates us out of the postseason. And we force a Game 7, but we had some brutal injuries there. We got hit with the injury bug, and that really did us in. That sucks. That's heartbreaking, man, because in the games that Pascal Leclerc, you're back from an injury. Nice of you to come back with your sprained wrist. Maybe wear the glasses next time, not look for them on the ground. But I think that in the games that we won, we were right in it. Like in the games that were close, we were right in it with the Boston Bruins, who were arguably the better team. And I think that we were, honestly, it could have went any way. We were 1 game away. We forced a Game 7, and the Dallas Stars win the Stanley Cup. So you got Gretzky, Kucherov, Malkin. Who else was there? There was one more. Jaden Schwartz. They win a Stanley Cup. I mean, with a team like that, I mean, it's definitely hard to compete with the Dallas Stars. But like I was saying, I mean, we were right there with the Boston Bruins. It wasn't like we got killed either. Like we lost what, 5-1, and then we beat them like 6-3, and then 5-2. I mean, we had it there. We definitely had it. It wasn't I don't know. I don't think we were too far out. I just think that the injury bug hit us. I think we're going to be back next year way better than ever. Anaheim gets the first pick in the draft lottery from the LA Kings. So whatever trade they made with LA, that sucks. Poor LA. They lose out on the first overall pick because they made a trade. Ouch, that's terrible. So who retired? I don't think anyone from our team, yeah. You should probably see players like Aginla call it quits. He'd probably be the top guy, yeah. Aginla, Williams, Sharp, Mark Savard, UC Jokinen, Vermette, Cronwall, all these guys, all the old timers. Ryan Clough, who's actually an assistant coach now with New Jersey. I'm pretty sure, anyways. Ron Hainsey, Brooks Orpik, Klesla, who's the legend in Hut, or I guess the hero, whatever. But yeah, that sucks. That's really disappointing. I was looking, you know what? I don't think I was really anything. I think I was happy to make it into the playoffs. I was happy to force Game 7, obviously, with I was happy to force Game 7 against the Bruins. Sorry, I was kind of thinking there, why isn't Nikolai Zherdev our leading scorer? But he got sent down, obviously, because he's on a two-way deal. But have a look at the playoff tree. It is what it is. We got bit by the injury bug, and it's just it's a tough one to swallow. It really is. Looks like after the Bruins beat us out, they got beat out by Montreal, and then Tampa Bay went on. Wow. Okay, so the team that was kind of out of the playoffs after we beat them, what was it, 3 times straight? Then we kind of pushed them out of the playoff picture. They somehow squeaked back in, and they go all the way up to the Stanley Cup Finals. So that's pretty impressive. And Dallas had an easy run after the first round there, 4-1 against the Avs, 4-2 against a really good team there in Arizona with like Fedorov and all those guys. That's a very impressive roster actually to beat. And then obviously the Tampa Bay Lightning were no match for Gretzky, Kucherov, and Malkin, and they take the Stanley Cup, their first Stanley Cup in franchise history. Here's a look at all the awards before we end off this episode. Gretzky wins the Art Ross, Nolan wins the Hart, Norris goes to Drew Doughty, Lady Byng goes to Gretzky, Calder went to Barzal, Conn Smythe went to Gino, believe that's his second Conn Smythe. Billy Smith wins the Vezina Trophy, also wins the William M. Jennings. Bill Masterton goes to Brandon Dillon, okay. Lemieux wins the Frank J. Selke, Ted Lindsay goes to Owen Nolan, and the Maurice Rocket Richard goes to Wayne Gretzky. So that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Unfortunately, you know, we couldn't come through with a playoff series win, but you know what? It is what it is. You can't win them all. We're going to be back and better than ever in year number 3. We're going to have a good draft here. We have our first round pick. We got some holes in our team. We need to figure out what we're going to do. We'll deal with that in free agency. There's a few question marks, but until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.